The Ford Falcon GT Phase 3 of 1971, often regarded as the ultimate Australian muscle car, stands before us today in an immaculate glossy metallic white finish with bold black stripes running across its hood and roof, its presence immediately capturing the eye as we take in this front left angle view in the all-white luxury showroom that perfectly complements its powerful stance and polished reflections on the floor. And as we slowly shift to the rear right perspective we see the elegant curve of its tail, the chrome bumper gleaming, the tail lights set sharply against the white bodywork, and the number plate GTO 351 boldly affirming its identity, reminding us that under the hood rests the legendary 351 cubic inch Cleveland V8 engine that once ruled the racetracks, particularly Bathurst where this car cemented its legendary status. And as we move along the side profile, first from the left then from the right, we are able to appreciate the sheer length of the car, the clean, uninterrupted lines that flow smoothly from front to back, the muscular fenders housing the thick performance tires, and the detailed chrome rims that sparkle under the consistent lighting, reinforcing why the Phase 3 is still celebrated as a design icon. And when we pause to admire the front close-up, our focus shifts to the aggressive grille, the dual headlights that stare forward with determination, the bumper that reflects the showroom-esque glow, and the sharp detailing that makes this car unmistakable even from a distance, before moving around to the rear close-up where the rectangular tail lights, chrome bumper, and twin exhausts convey strength and endurance, all of which contribute to the Phase 3's powerful personality. And then our attention is drawn to the intricacy of the rims and tires, where every tread pattern of the performance rubber is visible, highlighting the car's racing pedigree and its uncompromising grip on the road. And with the hood lifted we are presented with the beating heart of the Falcon GTO Phase 3, the Cleveland 351 V8, chrome parts glistening, hoses and belts perfectly detailed, a reminder that this was once the world's fastest four-door production car of its era, with acceleration and speed figures that shocked the automotive world in 1971, a machine built with one singular purpose, to dominate the racetrack while still being a road-legal sedan. And as we step inside to the dashboard close-up we discover a cockpit that is purposeful and focused, the Falcon GT steering wheel with its emblem proudly displayed, the cluster of gauges providing vital information to the driver, each needle and dial set with precision, and the black leather trims bringing a sense of durability and understated elegance, while the close-up of the steering wheel reminds us of the tactile connection between man and machine, the leather grain texture and chrome accents giving a feeling of control that every driver craved. And then we glance across the front seats from the passenger side, admiring the leather bucket seats with their stitching details, designed not just for comfort but to hold the driver firmly in place at speed. And shifting to the rear seats we see the same black leather upholstery continuing the theme of performance and practicality, proving that this car was both a family sedan and a race-bred warrior, a unique combination almost impossible to replicate today. And as we elevate our view to a top-down perspective the stripes across the hood and roof come into full display, showing the symmetry of the design, the way the lines emphasize the length and power of the body, a perspective that reveals just how strikingly balanced the Falcon GTO Phase 3 was. And when we crouch down for the underbody view we are given a rare glimpse of the suspension components, the exhaust system and the strength of the chassis that allowed this car to handle the punishment of high-speed racing. Details often unseen yet crucial to its legendary performance. Then rising again into the hero 45-degree shot the Falcon appears as a sculpture of speed and muscle, a stance that communicates dominance and prestige. While in the wide showroom shot we can admire the car in context, surrounded by the pristine white walls and polished floor, standing as the centerpiece of automotive history. And when we shift our viewpoint inside from the driver's seat, the driver's POV reminds us what it felt like to be in command, gauges glowing softly, the road visible ahead through the windshield, a direct connection between the driver and this incredible machine, and as we change to the passenger's POV, the focus moves to the symmetry of the dashboard, the details of the trims, the quality of craftsmanship, everything about the interior exuding the spirit of the early 70s performance culture, and with the driver's side door opened, the view of the seats and interior trims invites us to step inside, to imagine what it must have been like to climb into the cockpit of this record-breaking car, the chrome handles reflecting the showroom lights, every detail reinforcing its timeless character, and finally under the dramatic dimmed showroom lighting the Falcon GT Phase 3 becomes even more cinematic, the white body glowing under the focused spotlights, shadows emphasizing its muscle, the black stripes bold against the glossy paint, an atmosphere that pays tribute to its heritage and aura, and as we look upon it one last time, we are reminded that this was not just another car but a machine that defined an era, a car that combined raw power with everyday usability, a legend that continues to inspire generations of enthusiasts, a piece of Australian motoring history that will forever be remembered as the king of the road and the racetrack, the Ford Falcon GT Phase 3, a masterpiece of design, performance, and legacy.